Hey YouTube, it's me again. I'm going to be doing a review on Metal Gear Solid 1 for the PS1. Now this game is a classic. It's probably just about as old as I am. I'm 22 and this thing was made back in the 90s, I think. Early 90s. This game started the Metal Gear series. The ones you know of today: Sons of Liberty, Guns of the Patriots, Snake Eater. All of those was this game started them. So let's get started. Remember, I got a shitty camera, so it might take a minute for it to adjust to the brightness on the screen. And I can't do anything about the excess light in here, so sorry. We gotta just wait for it to load. Here's the title screen. On here you got, of course, new, load game, got your options menu. You got the new game, you got the load game, you got your option. The briefing menu, where it will start. This is how the game starts, with a video like this. That's you, Solid Snake. I'm just going to skip it. Alright, here we go. You got your mission description, operation outline, your infiltration method, and every time you click on this it'll expand into another section that'll tell you more about it. You got operation members, you got the detailed information, your hostages, nuclear weapons, terrorists, terrorist demand, next gen special forces, and Foxhound. They don't tell you much, they just tell you what you need to know. That's it for the briefing. Yes, you are naked in the video. No, this game does not show any actual nudity. Special. You got previous operations. You got an album for photos that you take in-game, and you got the demo theater, which is I guess it's a movie, a gameplay for the game. VR training. I'm not going to bother. If you guys have played the other ones, you know what it is. If you haven't, it's virtual reality simulations of stuff that you will be doing in-game, such as sneaking up on people, sneaking around people, evasion, elimination, stuff like that. Well, let's get started on the actual game. This is the loading screen. I'm in Nuclear Building 1. Now, I have already beaten this game once. I stayed up for a day and a half doing it. You can read the mission log, which is up to your current point in the game. Basically, well, here. All it does is it tells you everything that's going on at the current moment and what your main objective is. That's it. Remember, this game is quite old, so it might take it longer than you're used to load. Your items menu, if you've played the other ones, you know what this is. You know, you got cigarettes, mine detector, level 6 ID card, you got the cardboard boxes, of course, which are kind of fun. Night vision goggles, gas mask, oh, stealth unit. That's what I get for beating the game. Now, to get the stealth and bandana on this, it's pretty simple. One, to get the bandana, you need a turbo controller, because otherwise you will never pass through Ocelot's torture. The turbo controller just enables you to regain health faster during the torture than you just repeatedly hitting the button. You repeatedly hit the button and you do not submit to the torture, you will die and it will be game over. Period. Mine detector, PAL key. That's a spoiler, so I'm not going to bother going into it. Oh, camera. You find this when you're going around in the game, and that's, like I said, it gives you an album in the specials menu. Weapons. You got your SOCOM pistol, FAMAS, grenades, Nikita missile launcher, Stinger missiles, Claymore mines, C4, stun grenades, chaff grenades, and PSG-1. So not quite the selection you find in the other Metal Gear games. Moving around is pretty simple. You use the D-pad. It also does support analog sticks. You can see my controller. It supports the sticks. But the main movement is the D-pad. That's what I use if I'm sniping, because the sticks are just too sensitive. To push up against a wall, you simply just go up to the wall. That's it. There's a catch inside the nuclear building. Check this out. The only weapon I can use is chaff grenades, because this is where they store nuclear warheads and they don't want you, you know, blowing the place up. Now let's see if I can get some action. Oh, these guys are responsive to sound as well as sight. And I broke his neck. See, without this camo, I wouldn't be able to do this. With this without this camo, you have to actually hide in the game. But as you can see, I'm hiding in plain sight. Right now I'm heading back to where I saw... Oh shit, actually, I'll just take the truck. As you know, in MGS2, Sons of Liberty, and MGS2 Substance, the boxes actually have a purpose. Well, it's the same with this game, really. You can use them to go from point A to point B inside the game. For a prime example, right now, remember, I'm in Nuclear Building 1. I put on the box, wait a few seconds, maybe a minute. Eventually the screen does that. Then it loads up, someone's looking at the box.
That's all there is to load. The snowfield north of the tower.
And he takes me straight where I need to go. Comes in handy for jumping around the map. Now remember, this is a PS1 game. The graphics on here are not gonna be what you're used to. At the time, it was cutting edge. And it was one of the best games on the market. My personal opinion, it still is one of the very best games on the market. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Oh, you can also look through first person like this. But unlike the other games, you can't actually shoot in first person, which makes aiming, well, a hell of a lot more difficult. And also, it isn't like MGS2 where if you slowly let off the fire button, it will not fire. Watch. See, I'm aiming, slowly letting off, and it still fires. The only way to do that is to completely exit the weapon like so. And that would be a fucking gun camera. Where is it? There it is. See it? Yeah, they're a pain in the butt. Now, I could be a real jerk and provide a spoiler here. In this field, see if her corpse is still here. You fight, well, corpse is gone, blood pile's still here. You fight one of the Foxhound agents known as Sniper Wolf. What the hell? Oh. Yes, there are wolves in the field. I'm now proceeding into the Metal Gear storage facility. This is where it gets interesting. This game is a 2-disc set. Now give me one moment and I will change out the discs. We will continue. Now, by the look of the case, there's actually room in this case for 4 discs. So maybe they came out with a 4-disc set at some point that had a whole bunch of special features on it. I don't know. I have never seen one. Well, let's get back into it. If you buy this game from a store, which is one of the few ways to find it now, is at game stores such as Video Game Underground, and also Replay if you live in Toledo. There's GameStop won't sell it. They do not sell PS1 games. The stores that sell PS1 games now are very limited. You'll have to check around the local area to find out what stores offer the PS1 games. Majority of stores do not. Check out the fucking blast furnace, man! Hot as hell in here. Right now I am heading to Metal Gear. Before I get there I gotta fight Vulcan Raven. Ah, crap. Crap. And also, in MGS2, you can move while you're crouched. This game, you can't. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You just cannot move while you're crouched. You can crawl, but you don't cartwheel or anything. Now, considering this is the game that really started it all, like I said, it is a classic. Just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This game is a classic. And it's one of my personal favorite games that I've ever played on PS1. I am playing this on a PS2. The game, by the way, Game Sharks, which if you don't know what they are a cheat engine for PS1 and PS2. The ones for PS1 do not work on a PS2. They just don't. They're not compatible. You have to have a PS2 Game Shark. Which, personally, it's fine with me. I haven't used a Game Shark in a long time. And there were very few games I even used it with when I did use it. Metal Gear Solid, yeah, I think I used it once or twice. Just to get items that I had a heck of a time getting any other way, or items that I